Hey everyone, U.S. immigration lawyer Michael Ashoori here, and in today's video, I have an immigration update to share with you. And basically the update is that USCIS has now made it so that in certain cases, you can reschedule your biometrics appointment online without having to call the USCIS call center. Let me explain what this means. Basically, for various application types, when you're applying for some sort of an immigration benefit or you're filing an immigration petition, in various cases, you're required to attend a biometrics appointment. A biometrics appointment is where you go to a USCIS office and you get your digital fingerprints taken. Now, typically, when USCIS will schedule you for an appointment, you'll just get the appointment notice in the mail, and there will be an appointment there. It'll be a date and a time for you to attend. So there might be a reason why you can't attend the appointment as scheduled. For example, maybe you have a doctor's appointment, or maybe you have some sort of pre-planned travel. And if that's the case, you may need to reschedule your biometrics appointment. So in the past, you had to call the USCIS call center, and oftentimes you'd have to wait on hold. And it wasn't the most efficient system of rescheduling your biometrics appointment. Well, the good news is that now, in various cases, you can reschedule your biometrics appointment online. And by doing so online, it should be much more efficient. It should be quicker and easier than having to call the USCIS call center, wait on hold, and go through that whole process. So a couple important points that I want to mention. There are various situations where you're not going to be able to reschedule the biometrics appointment online. Here are the 3 reasons why you wouldn't be able to reschedule the biometrics appointment online. One is if you've already rescheduled the biometrics appointment 2 or more times. 2 is if you're seeking to reschedule the biometrics appointment within 12 hours of the actual appointment. And 3 is if the biometrics appointment has already passed. In those 3 situations, you're not able to use the online feature to reschedule the biometrics appointment. If you fall into one of those 3 categories, if you've already rescheduled your biometrics appointment 2 or more times, if you're within 12 hours of the actual appointment, or if the appointment has already passed, then you can try to reschedule the appointment by calling the USCIS call center. It's not a guarantee that the biometrics appointment will be rescheduled, but you can try by calling the USCIS call center. So just a little bit more information. My personal impression about this is overall positive, because the big picture is that it shows that USCIS is continuing to update their systems, become more efficient, and increase service offerings online, which I think is ultimately very beneficial. I think historically, USCIS has been an organization that's required a lot of paper filings, and in many ways, certain systems of USCIS are outdated, it seems like. So the more that we see that USCIS is advancing its processes and becoming more efficient and increasing the services that are available online, I think it's overall positive for applicants for immigration benefits. So overall, I find this update to be very beneficial. I think it's good news. Hope you found this information beneficial. If you know anybody that could benefit from learning about this, feel free to share this video with them. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.